Add some color to your dinner plate. Listen, I'm suddenly craving carrots, and I've never craved carrots before in my life, but no Easter is complete without them. Heather Smith from Orson Gygi is sharing a veggie the kids are sure to eat up. These aren't just any carrots, these are glazed carrots.
Well, I feel like our job as moms is to like open their eyes a little bit, give them a familiar vegetable, but show them that it can come in a few ways.
It can be fun. These look amazing. Like, they're beautiful to look at, and they make my,
I just pulled some out of the oven, so that smell is always really good.
Okay, you have my full attention, sister. How do we do this?
Well, I thought we'd first like dive deep into the world of carrots, right? A little Gygi twist on the familiar thing. So this is like the regular garden carrot that would come from the grocery store or out of your garden. This is what we're super familiar with. I mean, it's nothing like crazy, but as I was studying this, I found out that the first carrots actually came out of Afghanistan in the 1600s, and guess what?
What?
They were the purple carrots.
Stop it.
So we familiarized carrots as this like cute
orange.
Yes, and the purple was actually the original carrot.
The OG, okay.
Yes.
All right, well, purple carrots, yellow carrots, they come in all these pretty colors.
Yes, and so it's fun to like be able to play with this. Now, between the yellow and the purple, there is some like different flavor twists that you'll find with it. So the yellow one is going to have like a little bit more of like a celery parsley taste to it. It still will taste like a carrot, but it just has it's not as sweet as an orange carrot.
Okay.
Where the purple carrot has a little bit of like a pepper undertone, but still a higher sweetness. And so you'll find like if you were to make like this medley of carrots on your sheet pan, which I would highly recommend. It's a fun way to add color to a dish that not that orange isn't beautiful and bright, but we want as much color with spring.
But choose the rainbow
every
time.
Exactly. The fun thing about this too is that like some of the antioxidants that you would find in like a blueberry, you'll find in the purple carrot.
Oh,
and so some of the colors, like look for the colors and you'll find that it will share some of those things.
Okay, cool.
Another thing that I found out is that not until the 1980s was baby carrots a thing.
Really?
And
that's in our lifetime.
Totally. And there was a farmer who was so frustrated with throwing away like not beautiful carrots as he was sending it to the markets that he was like, we have to find a better way to be able to utilize these. And so he invented a tool that peeled it and cut it into 2 to 3 inch quarters. And then and here's the crazy thing, carrots skyrocketed, 116% rise in popularity in the markets.
That is so funny. Well, that's what's sitting in my fridge.
They're so easy to grab. They're fun to take.
But they're still fairly new.
Exactly.
They're only 40 years
old. They're as old as us.
They're young. They are young spring chickens.
They're babies.
Okay, I love all those facts.
But because this is such a popular thing we have, oftentimes this is how we usually serve carrots. Because we're like, oh, this is what we're going to be able to snack on. I'll throw it in the kids' lunches.
Right.
And then when we're getting ready for maybe Easter dinner, we're like, oh, I'll just cook those same carrots. But we're going to just have a fun little twist because I think this is where we get to like play with the food a little bit, help our kids see that like, look, food can come in different shapes and sizes.
Totally, yeah.
But it's still going to be super
So
familiar.
we're going to play with the big girls.
So we're going to take the organic carrots from the market, which I love because they leave the stems on. And you can use these stems actually to make like a pesto if you want. You can also garnish it with it. You could put parsley like we did with the carrots, or you could these taste very similar to parsley. So if you've already got these on your carrots, don't go buy parsley. Just use this. But when I use this, we make this recipe, I love to just leave a little bit of the stem on there.
I love that you did that. It's just a fun, it's elegant to me.
It's fun, it's a little different. And then it gives like, instead of giving everyone like a handful of, or a scoopful I should say, of carrots on their plate, everyone can just have a pretty carrot mixed with their ham or whatever you're doing for that.
All right, then what?
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna oven roast these carrots. Now, another thing that I found out, oftentimes you'll hear that like raw vegetables are gonna be the best thing for us. But there's actually, like when we roast or broil or even boil carrots, there's more antioxidants that come alive when we heat it up.
When you boil them or
yes,
broil them.
Okay, so again, we don't want to like boil them till they're like soggy and like you can just chew it without or eat it without chewing.
No mushy carrots.
But when it's heated up, it gives you more vitamins. And so we're gonna roast these ones. And you can peel them if you want. It's 100% aesthetic, but I thought it'd be fun to kind of talk to you about peeling. I got you a little, this is a fancier peeler over here.
Oh, wow.
How do you peel a carrot? I put you on the spot.
Just like that?
Okay. And let me show you a really fun way. This is like,
I'm
thanks
suddenly
to
feeling
TikTok.
insecure about a very basic kitchen task.
So we're just gonna take it and you're gonna go up and down.
Oh.
And see how fast you can quickly peel that. So this is a fun job that you can give the kids while you're getting everything else.
Okay, I feel like I cut too much. But
well, this is a little sharper peeler.
aggressive.
Yes. So
Calm
just
down,
push
Brooke.
lightly, and then if you just run up and down your carrot, rather than just go one side to side. Now, if you're here for like just the enjoyment of it and you want therapy, just go slow.
I was going to say there's
It's
something
fine.
super soothing about that that I didn't realize till this moment. But
When
like,
you're feeding 30 and you've got to peel all the carrots,
yeah, you got to get to it.
let's get going, right?
Okay, then what?
So what we're gonna do, we'll take the carrots and we will just cut the tops off just a little bit.
This makes me so happy just to see
I
a bundle
love
of
these.
full carrots.
And here's the thing, save the greens. If you're not gonna cook with them, at least decorate on your table.
For
Serve your
sure.
carrots like with them on the bed
Okay.
of the greens. You'll put the carrots in a bowl and you'll put a little bit of olive oil on it because we want to just create some browning. This is like, you know,
for color.
Yep, yep.
Okay.
And then we'll sprinkle a little bit of salt and pepper.
S&P.
Of course, you can't go wrong with that. And then once you've got those coated really nicely, you'll put them on your cookie sheet. Now, I forgot another cookie sheet, so we're gonna share the one that came out of the oven just barely. And once you've got it on your cookie sheet, you're gonna wanna lay them flat. Try not to have them overlapping because we want them to roast like all the sides of it.
Okay.
And then what we're gonna do is take a little bit of honey.
This is before you bake them?
This is before you bake it. So you're gonna take half the honey that you'll use, so about a tablespoon of honey. Now again, I measure with my heart.
Yes.
I gave you the measurements, but just do what
did
you
her
want.
job,
Yes.
But now she's doing it her way.
And then we're gonna add a little bit of orange zest. Now I love
Really?
orange in the winter.
Okay.
This is truly citrus season. I know we've talked about this in the past.
Yeah.
I know we oftentimes associate the summer with citrus, but right now is the best time to use it. So use citrus as much as you can. And you're just gonna zest about half of an orange on there. You're gonna throw it in the oven, 400 degrees for 20 minutes, and then you'll take them out, you'll give it another toss, do the rest of your honey, zest the rest of your orange over that, and I'm telling you, it's the best carrot you'll ever eat.
This is the best carrot I've ever eaten.
Yes.
I'm not even just saying that because you're standing here. This is so good. I would eat a whole plate of carrots.
Oh, it's so good. And it has a tiny bit of crunch still in the center, which is like, then you know you didn't overcook it, but the sweetness from the honey and the orange makes every kid love
I've got
this.
the teeth for this job. It's all good.
Hey,
Happy Easter.
me too.
Orson Gygi hooking us up with everything we need for a happy Easter celebration. How can we find more?
Gygi.com, and you can always find us on Instagram at Orson Gygi.
Sharing so many great things there, so be sure to give them a follow. Thank you, Heather.
You're welcome.